This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show. This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show.
YouTube, what is up? I'm your homeboy Josh, back at you, and today we're taking a look at the Storm100 from VaporStorm. Now, with a name like this, with a company name like this, the VaporStorm, VStormEsig.com, and it's called a Storm100 because we're so creative it goes to 100 watts. Storm100! Meh. Honestly, my original thought was that this was gonna be kind of a dud. Just the unoriginality of it. I mean, it just, nothing is very original about these names. Wood, of course, is like this sticker kind of thing on it. It's already like scratched in the corner. I mean, the sticker is garbage, all right? It's not wood, it's a sticker. See that? It's already starting to peel off. I mean, that's just chintzy. It's a sticker, man. It's all right, moving on. I gotta tell you, aside from the corniness, the name, aside from the, you know, the vinyl sticker wood thing that's on here, this thing just peel off. I'm just curious. It doesn't peel off or anything, but it's a sticker. Aside from those things, okay, those surface things, I gotta say it's actually been a surprise. There's some really nice things about this little mod. And it's promising because I've never heard of this company before. And I like when I see a company that's new, ambitious by the sound of it, by the amount of times that they sent me an email, coming out with something that, all right, maybe needs a little bit more refinement in terms of the looks, in terms of the naming structure, in terms of the silly Storm100 imprinted on the side. I'll tell you what I like about this device is its size and its form factor. It's small, but it's not like a mini mod necessarily, but it's small in that it's compact, it's very, very pocketable, but it's not like a teeny mod with really crappy battery life. No, 3200 mAh battery. Yeah, this little device is 3200 mAh. Maybe it's a LiPo? I don't know what's in here, honestly. If it's a single 18650, it does a damn good job. It's one of those mods that provides a consistent vape from the beginning of the battery cycle to the end of the battery cycle, and I'm a huge fan of that. I like that a lot. It doesn't ever actually turn off, so it's kind of like the DNA 200 in that way. And it's maintained its battery life very well. Like, I set this down for about 2 days, came back to it, and it's not draining the battery on its own, which is always a good sign. I'm getting pretty decent battery life. I'm vaping at about 50 watts, and I've got the Goblin Mini on here with the extension kit, and that's how I've been vaping it. I've been really enjoying it, actually. It's a 100 watt box mod, and the interface is very, very, very similar to the interface on the Kanger devices. 5 clicks says it's locked, unlocked. You got your wattage mode. Goes up to 100 watts, goes down to 7 watts. 3 clicks, you're in nickel mode. 3 clicks, you're in titanium. You're in stainless steel. Back to power. Goes from 100 degrees Celsius on up to 315 degrees Celsius in temp mode. No Fahrenheit here from what I see, just Celsius. So kind of weird. Most devices will have Fahrenheit options. This one you just get Celsius, that's it. For a China product, it's really well made. This thing is metal body. Solid metal body all the way around. All zinc alloy, around over here, very, very hefty. It's really heavy for the size. You wouldn't think to look at this that it's that heavy. It's 22 millimeters wide, so anything over 22 millimeters is gonna have a bit of an overhang here. 75 millimeters tall by 55 millimeters wide. It's very comfortable. It kind of, your hand kind of hugs it right here. Feels nice in the hand like this. But my favorite thing about it is how my hand rests on it when I'm holding it. This thing going on right here, I love this. This sort of angled thing going on over here where the wattage up and down buttons are, where the micro USB port is. And over here, that fire button, the way it's angled like that just fits wonderfully in the hand. It's so comfortable. Like that kind of hugs my pinky, and that kind of hugs my middle finger, and this just kind of hugs my pointer finger, and it's just wonderful. It feels fantastic. That bit of cutaway right here, it just feels nice in the palm. It's made so it's got like this sort of incline kind of area right where the power button is, right where the fire button is. Fire button is kind of like a bar style fire button. It's like a trigger almost kind of thing to it. You know, your index finger kind of sits separate from your other 3 fingers, and it's kind of up here like this, and you just kind of squeeze and you're firing. Squeeze and you're firing. I really, really like that. I gotta tell you, it's one of the most comfortable mods I've ever held in my hand. It's really comfortable, and it's weighty, and I like it. And it seems to be pretty accurate too. At 50 watts, that's what 50 watts should vape like. I'm pretty impressed with it, honestly. You gotta hand it to him on the 510, man. I mean, that is a serious 510. That's like a Fat Daddy Vapes or Veritube. I don't know what it is, man, but it's a nice 510. It's not going to just grate with the atomizer against the top of this mod. It's going to rest on this solid 510 connection. Almost no mods these days out of China come with that. I mean, that's awesome. It comes in a few different colors. It comes in black, blue, white, red, and this fake wood kind of finish. I would go with one of the other colors personally. I think the wood is kind of crappy and chintzy, so I wouldn't go with that. Comes with a spare charging cable, a little one. It is USB charging. I don't see any venting on the device, but I assume it probably vents through the USB. There's no removable batteries here. Sometimes I really like a device that doesn't have removable batteries because it's simple. That's what I love most about it, is just how comfortable it is in the hand. For something that just does 100 watts, is pocketable, is 22 millimeters, and you can pick it up at this site MyVapeDeal.com for $37.99, so it's under 40 bucks. For the price, can't really argue. For the first device I've ever taken a look at from this company, VaporStorm, I'm actually pretty impressed. Anyway guys, that is the Storm100 from VaporStorm. Send it over free for the purpose of this review, the manufacturer. Till next time, I'm your homeboy Josh. Vape on, Vapers.